Mushoku Tensei Sundays are back, baby. It's not just Mushoku Tensei. The spring of anime 2024 is just bursting of life, of so many premieres and comebacks. It's ridiculous. And I don't know which one I'm really going to watch and which one I'm going to continue watching, let alone when it comes to the new stuff, anyways. There are some I've been looking out for because I've been reading it for a long time. So I'm very excited to see how they play out. And there's others that are anime originals, which I know nothing about, but I'm still looking forward to because it looks pretty darn good. So here we go with the first episode of part 2 of season 2 of Mushoku Tensei. And it's the house hunting. House hunting, dude. While watching this episode, and my final thoughts on it, all the way before the time he meets up with Selfie. This could have been his own haunted movie. Think about it. It could have been his own haunted movie. It really could have been. Just not even thinking about it being Mushoku Tensei. Just the idea of it, A guy is going to get married. He's ready to get a house. He buys his two best friends to clear the house out because he's heard rumors of being cursed or haunted. So they go and investigate the house and they stay over the night. They talk about their problems, their past, their future endeavors, all that stuff. They're talking about it. And as time goes on, we learn a little bit more about these characters. And this thing is creeping around, is stalking them. And then for some reason they keep thinking about a lot of stuff that's happening in their past or what's going to happen in their future. And they're wondering why this keeps happening. They're remembering all this stuff. And the thing is slowly chasing after them, but very sneakily, kind of corners, the ceilings, the attics. And there's always ways around the house and stuff. And they're confronting their past or they're embracing their future, whatever it may be, this thing that feeds off of people's emotions and memories. And they come out as better men and stuff at the end of it, despite it being kind of a thriller kind of movie. This could have been a good movie, the way the execution it was, they're in there sleeping, the waiting things to wake up, and then this thing starts attacking. Luckily they had Zenoba there, and Zenoba, he can take all kinds of damage. Cliff, of course, is using his exercise spell, but it wasn't a ghost. It wasn't a haunted, possessed, conjured object. No, it was just an automaton. An automaton that was strong enough to handle Rudius' stone cannon. So this thing has some very sharp, it created out some sharp materia. Now, that being said, apparently the person who worked on this a long time ago died by accident and was very fascinated with the creation of dolls. And they're dead. But if you look at the book has the dragon god symbol on it. So I don't know if Rudius realized this, but the person who probably lived in the house was probably a dragon god or a dragon general, because the symbol of the book is the symbol of the dragon god. So yeah, it's a little fun fact I want to point out for you anime onlys or even manga reader onlys. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, with that being said, there are some things they skipped in this episode. The renovation dwarfs. Yes, this house was renovated by dwarfs. They came in and they're fixing the house, breaking things down. You know how renovators are. It takes a while to renovate. So time did pass. But they didn't really show a good way of it passing in this episode, unfortunately, which I'll take points off, but it was still good nonetheless. It was even showing how Rudi's Selfie was excited when she heard some rumor or something like that, because she was gathering information on what's going on, which is a scene that they showed in the anime, where they're saying probably a certain someone was going around gathering information about it. Probably already knows what's happening. That's exactly what Selfie was doing. She was curious what Rudy is up to this entire time, being, away. So, pretty much they have bathrooms, bathtubs, renovate some rooms, fix some things up, Ice Cream Man's here. The Ice Cream Man aside. Well, anyways, and it's louder than usual. Yeah, the Ice Cream Man. But anyways, this was pretty much, they did skip some things according to the novels, which some people wanted some lewd scenes, but that's not what happened. And of course, Selphie was talking about her duty towards the princess in a way. And she was talking about how, in 2 years from now, they're going to move back to the kingdom and try to, take the throne. However, this could conflict within their living engagement, her duties of protecting the princess. She'll probably will be able to be home all the time to be with Rudius. I doubt that. Because remember, Ariel is the one who kind of pushed this into this direction of Rudius being with Selphie. So in a way, I'm pretty sure Ariel is going to be making sure Selphie can spend more time with Rudius. So she should not worry about that freaking ice cream truck. Anyways, now with that being said, one thing I did just now forgot I skipped out was Nanahoshi's conversation. And Rudius keeps talking to her about relationship advice and stuff like that. And Nanahoshi's getting pissed because she wants to go home. She's only focused on going home. She's devoting her every single hour of trying to find a way back home, no matter what. So imagine this dude who is also from that world but doesn't want to go back. He's talking about how amazing his life here is now and stuff. It's like I said before, it's amazing seeing the two ideals of isekai in the same room having a conversation of how they perceive their situation. One who was a loser, who went to this world for a fresh start and is doing better. And one was just a normal girl who was just having an average school life that she took for granted but was still enjoyed, is now here as well. But she's definitely going back home because she realized what she was missing. The comparison of the two, despite how people like Rudius, Nanahoshi in a way is the better character, personality-wise, because she was a better person in that world compared to Rudius. What happened to Rudius was terrible, but if you read more in the books, Rudius did some terrible things himself as well. He is indeed a scumbag. So, Nanahoshi represents that old style, the mysterious play, Vengeance of Escaflowne, those kind of old style isekais, Inuyasha, in a way, where it shows the girls with no powers or magic going to another world and doing on an adventure. But however, it seems like Nanahoshi's not interested in the adventure itself, but just focusing on going home. And that is it. So there's that. I like they have that in here. And fun fact, did you know Nanahoshi was originally supposed to be the main character of the story? Originally, yes, the author was going to make an average isekai where it's a girl that gets summoned to that world and has to find her way back. But he scrapped it. Instead, made Rudius the main character instead, which now we have this legendary masterpiece right here. Yeah, fun fact right there. But anyways, one thing I also have to give really to this episode, the BMG. The background music was just on point. I don't know why. I usually listen to the background music and I enjoy it, but for some reason, this episode's background music really stood out. Probably mainly because of the haunted scene, but also the other scenes as well that were in the show. So yeah, props to the people who orchestrate the background music, man. Y'all got a banger job. So yeah, Mushoku Tensei is back. I'm excited, elated, all that stuff, man. It's amazing. Good to have it back. But anyways, that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox, all Mad Signing out.